The Sciforror Film Podcast. Hello, and welcome to the Sciforror Film Podcast. I'm Andy Walker, and I'm here with my son, Scott. Hello, Scott.
Hello.
Hello. Hey, diddly doodly diddly ding ding diddling 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 diddling.
Yeah, not bad. Getting over everything from the other week.
Yeah.
Hay fever kicking my ass, but that's because of the time of year. But other than that, everything's handy.
Hay fever.
How are you, Father?
Me, I'm kind of drifting slowly into insanity, I think.
Only slowly.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
So
Oh dear.
I think he's got beautiful legs. Anyway, so yes, here we are again. All things
Yes.
considered and Ostame and stuff and things. Yeah. This week we're doing science fiction.
Yes.
Woohoo! Seems like a long time since we've done science fiction, actually.
Not actually.
But yeah, we've got two short science fiction films and fictiony films,
Fictiony.
science fictiony, and then one long featurey, fictiony, sciencey
Oh, it's gonna be one of them. Okay.
film things.
Oh dear.
I'm going to do the whole thing in semaphore for the hard of thinking. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Anyway, so yes, the first of our three films is a short film from 2023 called Solstice 5.
Yes.
This is written by Lambert Grand and Paul Chadison. The director and the art and the VFX are all Paul Chadison. The synopsis for this film says, in a race for domination, the Continental Alliance's ambition leads to the uninhibited exploitation of planet Solstice 5. As they construct unstoppable autonomous factories, the Alliance's insatiable quest for power leaves behind a forsaken workforce in a world spiraling out of control.
Yeah.
I really like this film. I think that the VFX, and CGI, whatever effects are really excellent.
Yeah.
And I really like the fact that they did it as a kind of documentary style thing rather than being a drama,
Yeah.
because it kind of makes it a bit more real and a bit more interesting, I think.
Yeah.
They've got like interviews with the staff and experts and things like that. And I think that's a really great idea to do it that way.
Yeah. No, I agree with you. The visual effect on it and the visual effects and I don't want to say animation, but the graphics were amazing. I thought like it's not anything I've ever seen anywhere before, so they're really well done. Yeah, I agree. The way that it was done, that sort of documentary, it was almost, it's weird because of everything that's been going on lately with the whole sort of where everyone's been looking at planets and Like it is almost something that could, I don't want to say could come true, but it's almost something that is in that expectation of what could happen. The fact that
Yeah,
there's could be materials there that no one knows, so they mine it, and I think it's really well done. The, the acting to it as well, like the way it looked like a documentary and the way it flowed so well together.
yeah, definitely. Oh yeah, I mean, I think the story really works well, and as you say, it flows really well. And I just think it's a really original way to make to take a science fiction idea and make it into a film.
Yeah,
Doing it as a documentary rather than as a drama.
yeah,
Um,
it's I like as well the little sort of the bottom to say like where things were found and what they did, and then the sort of the cover ups of what was going on, and sort of, yeah, the way that the interviews with certain people, and obviously you could meant to be so obviously the certain people knew more than the others, and I liked the way that just it flowed so well and seemed so natural.
yeah, it did. It was really well done and really good film. I really enjoyed watching it. I when it first started, I wasn't sure when it was a lot of voiceover and that, and I thought, well, what exactly are we just going to be, them describing everything rather than us seeing stuff. But then, as I say, when they started doing the interviews with people and that sort of thing, I think it came together really well. Yeah, really good. I like that. Okay, on a slightly different tangent. The second short film is from 2020, and this is a film called Storm.
Yeah,
Written, directed, and edited by Will Kendrick, and the cast is John Bubniak and Potter. The synopsis, which in actual fact is almost as long as the film, uh, it says. In a not so distant future, relationship compatibility is determined by an advanced algorithm enforced by the federal government. Participation is mandatory, and users must be paired with or reassigned to their ideal partner within 1 year or be transitioned to a permanent single lifestyle facility.
yeah,
After a series of incompatible matches and time closing in, Blake is accidentally launched through a series of turbulent splash portals when his matching device malfunctions in his bathtub, um, sending him through a whirlwind of glitches in this ill-fated waterlogged love story. So what do you think?
uh, really weird. Like I was watching it and I was thought to myself, the especially with the algorithm bit with the whole dating thing, it's not far off way certain things work now, but it was really bizarre to watch because I was wondering what was going on in the first bit. I thought it was going to be a like rogue AI sort of thing, and then when the sort of the splash portals happened, I thought was very well done. And the transitions between them, the editing between them, was amazing. And
Absolutely.
it was sort of not knowing what was going on and what was happening and what was going to happen next. I think it's just it's a great idea and then a very unique way of pulling it off.
Absolutely, yeah, no, I agree. I think the idea is a really good idea, and it's really well made and well acted. That, yeah, as you say, the editing
Yeah,
between the cuts when they go through the from transition from one scene to the next is absolutely brilliant. It's so quick and so well done.
yeah, it
Um,
is really well. Like I've actually, I was saying to Amy about it, and it's actually I haven't actually seen any better editing
no,
until we get to like feature films and stuff like
yeah,
that. The edits and how quick they were.
absolutely, yeah. I mean, the idea, or at least the dating side of it, the idea of a dating app that's being enforced, and you've got to it's kind of been done before in a few different ways, but I don't think it's been done as well as this. I think this
No,
is a really good way of doing it,
yeah,
and it's a really good story, really good. And I mean, yeah, I just think. the editing kind of makes this film,
Yeah,
but it is really good. I really enjoyed watching it.
it's saying it's just the way that it was done, and yeah, the dating bit's not an original idea, but the whole the premise bit to it afterwards, the going through the portals and stuff like that, and I thought this is really well done, and it's very unique. I'm not that I can think of anyway. I've not seen anything that's like that, and
Yeah,
it's just saying it is an amazingly shot film.
yeah, definitely. Yeah, and as you say, I mean, I agree with you. I don't think I've seen better editing in anything for a long time. Really good. I really enjoyed that. Okay, on to our feature film now. Our feature film this week is a bit more of a mainstream film, really, as far as it
Yeah.
goes. This is again from 2020, and it's a film called Project Power.
Yes.
It's directed by Henry Joost and Ariel Schumann. The writer is Matson Tomlin. The main cast, there are a few other people. The main cast is Jamie Foxx, Joseph Gordon-Levitt, Dominique Fishback, and Amy Landecker.
Yes.
And the synopsis says, when a pill that gives its users unpredictable superpowers for 5 minutes hits the streets of New Orleans, a teenage dealer and a local cop must team up with an ex-soldier to take down the group responsible for its creation.
Yeah.
Now, I really enjoyed this film. I wasn't sure if I was going to, but I really enjoyed it. Um, I think it's got a really good and strong story and idea behind it. Um, and the story flows quite well as well. It kind of like it's got a definite kind of pattern to it that works really well, and it's just well made and well acted. And some of the effects I thought were absolutely brilliant.
Yeah. As I said, but it's weird because we've done a few. I don't know if actually I don't think we've done a few sort of superhero films, but there's obviously a lot out there.
Yeah,
But this way it's done. It's the fact that it's a manufactured power basically, and it's done the way it's done. I think it's such a cool idea, and yeah, I agree with the way it flows, the storyline, everything. Just it's just constant. There's no sort of breaks. There's no sort of gets to the point where it starts dragging. There's that. It's the flow the whole way through it. I think it's
yeah,
amazing. And I agree with you. The visual effects, some of the special effects in there, especially for like some of the powers that were shown, I thought were amazing.
yeah. I mean that whole thing of when he finds the guy in the newt in the building, and he can sort of like set himself on fire. That whole sequence of them chasing through that building was incredible. That was as good as I've seen in any film, like Marvel film or anything like that. It was really well done.
It was, and it's the same. It's just, I thought there was a lot of it, like that one as well. There's a lot of sequences in it with the there's one of the fight scenes when they go to and finds the woman that's in like the freeze chamber.
Yeah,
That sort of fight scene, and then when it goes into the chamber and you can see what's going on outside. I
that was
thought was
that was yeah.
yeah,
I mean, yeah, when you were watching the action going on outside, as well as seeing what was happening to the woman inside the chamber, but you couldn't hear what was happening outside.
yeah,
So you couldn't hear the gunshots and things like that. And that was it was incredibly well done.
it
It's
was. And the
fantastic
sound that
camera work.
it was, yeah, the camera worked. I think the writing helped. The writing of this as well was just amazing. The sort of to have that idea and be able to put it down on paper and to be able to execute it.
Yeah,
I just think it's just it. It just shows the sort of the talent of the actors, but also the whole cast and crew that were on this to be able to get that onto screen. I thought was amazing.
absolutely. I mean, it would. I found it a really good film. It was an easy watch because I didn't have to think too much about it, but it wasn't. like a dumb film. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But it was good fun to watch because there was a lot going on all the way through, and I enjoyed watching it. Okay, when I got to the end, I felt I'd enjoyed watching the film.
yeah. It's one of the films that I sort of found as like in a stupid time. I was like, I need to just watch something just to chill. And I got to the end of it, and I was like, well, that's done completely the opposite. It's
Yeah,
sort of I sat there and I was focused the whole time. I was like, it was really like it was really engaging. I loved the fact it sort of hooked you straight away.
absolutely. Yeah, yeah. And I mean, this is a film I would definitely recommend to anyone to watch.
Yeah,
If you're getting, if I think if you're getting a bit sort of jaded with watching superhero films,
yeah,
maybe watch this because this will liven you a bit.
definitely.
But I mean, Jamie Foxx was excellent in it, and as was Joseph Gordon-Levitt. But I think the young girl, Dominique Fishback, I thought she was absolutely fantastic.
Yeah,
She really did well in that role.
yeah. So and
Um,
I think it was she's not done a lot beforehand or since, if I remember rightly, but she's done that role was just amazing. I think it was literally written for her. It
yeah,
was she portrayed it so well.
I mean, I don't know if they'll ever if they got any plans to make a sequel. I kind of hope they don't because I think it works really well as it is. Um, but I'd like to see something else done in a similar way somehow.
Yeah,
Um, but yeah, I really enjoyed watching it. I'm really glad that you suggested doing this because
yeah. I
it,
was just saying, it's just one. It popped up on Netflix. I sat there and thought I sort of gave it a watch, and I was like, this. It hooked me, and I was like, I wonder if it's just me or what. So that's why I was like, give it a go because it's one of them. Like I said, it's a superhero film. It's a completely opposite to the way that everything, a lot of the others are.
yeah, yeah. No, I agree. It really was a good film. I really enjoyed it. I kind of. Yeah, it's a second science fiction film you've picked up for us to do that would be really good. There was that one and Spaceman. Uh, I really enjoyed it. It was really good.
Yeah,
Okay, so there you are. There are our three films. Solstice 5, which was a documentary type short film, which we really enjoyed and we both thought was good. Storm from 2020, which we both again liked, was really good and it's got some fantastic editing in it. And Project Power, which is a great action fun movie to watch. It's what I like about it as well is there's a couple of bits in it where there's kind of natural humor, but it's not like forced comedy,
yeah,
which I really enjoyed because I get a bit bored sometimes when you see action movies and there's a character in it that kind of is there purely to inject comedy.
yeah. I think the thing as well that comes out as sort of with Jamie Foxx so well because of the fact he just he's just sort of one of them people you would I don't know, no one wouldn't expect, but he portrays that character to sort of the natural person that would be you would make stupid little jokes or something like that, or just
Well,
quick remark.
there's just a few of the comments between him and what's his name, the other guy.
Oh
My
yeah,
brain's gone now completely. Um, Joseph Gordon-Levitt. There's a few comments between the two of them that are quite kind of like it's, as I say, it's natural humour, and there are also some bits between Joseph Gordon-Levitt and Dominic Fishback, which kind of like again,
yeah,
it's natural. It's kind of like just sort of like silly little things that you would say,
yeah, like
you
quick,
know.
just sort of snappy remarks, sort of things that you
Yeah,
would just quickly pop to your head and you would say it. It's one of them things, and I think that's just what makes it such a great film.
yeah, absolutely. It's really good, really natural. I really enjoyed it. Okay, so there you go. Thank you very much for doing it and all
That's
that.
all right. Glad I
Thank
could.
you to everybody for watching and listening and feeling and taking it in over the ether through mental waves and things. Yeah. Um, in the next episode, we will again be doing some horror. and they will be ones that we have been asked to review again.
Yes.
And then like that. So then, until then, and then, and then, and then, and then. Anyone know what I'm talking about?
Oh, I haven't had a clue for years.
Has anybody seen my teeth? I yeah. Anyway, I suppose we better end it there then.
Yeah.
If there's nothing else to
Not life, I think.
in particular things. Yeah. If anybody has a comment to make about anything at all that we do on here, or our our views on the films, any films that you would like us to review, anything that you think we should or shouldn't do, or anything, any kind of place, time, lunch, uh, boggart, rabbit, or teeth, or thereabouts. With any kind of, with any kind of mobile authorized, and then get double off. Borås nie wykła, ponieważ jedynie for Holaba is Holaba. And I mean that most sincerely. Until next time, bye.
Bye.
The Sciforror Film Podcast.